Hi, I'm Brian Bach from Bach's Steam Star. If you're watching this video, you're probably on our allergy relief and what we call our green cleaning page. So, as I've done this for over 30 years, we've come across some people that are hypersensitive to odors and what's coming into my house and no perfumes and need all that, have certain pet allergies and dust allergies. This system is probably geared more towards those folks. All of our product lines have always been safe and non-toxic, safe for indoor use, but these take it to a hyperallergenic level. And they take all the dyes out, the perfumes out, contains no VOCs or phosphates, and their products are virtually odor-free. But let me go through the system with you and kind of explain it to you as we go. So step one is a HEPA vacuum, as we want to get a good HEPA vacuum. HEPA is not a type of vacuum, it is a designation that vacuums achieve. So it filters the micron size of the exhaust down to almost nothing. Okay, so you want that. If you're allergic to dust, you don't want some dusty vacuum cleaner coming in and kicking everything up into your breathing zone, causing a problem. Okay, so rest assured we have top quality vacuum systems that are HEPA vacuums, and we want to dry vacuum that carpet or upholstery or whatever we're doing first to get as much of the dry soil out of there as we can before we start getting it wet, which makes it harder to come out. Okay, we're really in those systems going after the impacted soiling with the extraction systems. We'll take a little crevice tool, we'll detail around your baseboards, we'll vacuum underneath your beds. We do not move your bed per se. If you want to pull your mattress and box springs off, we can clean around your frame, but just as a liability issue, we do not move bed frames, but we use commercial backpack backs with a power head, so they'll flatten down and we can shoot them all underneath of your bed. Obviously, if you have dust allergies, pet allergies, if that's going on underneath your bed where you're sleeping every night, we need to address that. So we will vacuum as much as we can and do a great job. We'll wipe down any open baseboard areas and window sills with our allergy relief treatment. Okay, the allergy relief treatment can be, sometimes there's really two things. There's an allergy relief clean in this, and then what I'll call a hypoallergenic clean. You may not need one. The allergy relief treatment is a product application that denatures the protein droppings in cat saliva and dog saliva and dust mite droppings. Okay, and it stays behind and leaves residual effect, they say up to 6 months. So let's say you're moving into a house, you're concerned that the people had pets in there, cat, dog, you're allergic to it. Do you need that? I think what you need is really a deep cleaning system. But if you have sensitivities, then we can get into the hyperallergenic cleaning agents within these systems as well. So to ensure a safer, healthier environment, the heavy soiled areas are preconditioned, and these products is what we're talking about. That's really the chemistry in this, takes it to a hyperallergenic level. Quite frankly, I think we lose some cleaning effectiveness in this, so if your carpets are trashed and you're not keeping up on them, this is going to be a tough act to get those back in shape. So the consumer does have a role in these systems. If you really are an allergy sufferer and you're chemically sensitive, you just need to clean more often, because these aren't the greatest at cleaning really, really, really dirty carpet, okay? So, but these things have been tested, many different independent organizations covering indoor air quality, asthma, allergies, performance testing laboratory, the Carpet and Rug Institute, seal of approval, green seal, some of the labels you see there. This stuff's gone through the paces of people independently, from my opinion, and said, hey, this is good stuff, it's safe for allergy sufferers, chemical sensitive people. Okay, so this is for you. I stay away from the word green because honestly nobody's defined it. I mean, there's some marketing that's been involved there, and I think green is really effective cleaning process. Okay, the act of deep cleaning your carpets or rugs or upholstery has always been a green activity when you stop and think about it. It's removal of unwanted matter that's been impacted in a responsible way and getting those out of there without moving it up into your environment. That's always been good for the indoor environment, and I think that's always been green. What we're talking about now in this, I think in the conversation of green, is what's the chemistry that's been put on my carpets? What are they using? Okay, and how is that going to affect me? The other thing to keep in mind with these systems is that hot water extraction, which is, after we agitate it, then hot water extraction should be just that. And we're not leaving these agents behind. They're being rinsed out with really, really hot water, okay, in a rinse aid that is not even detergent based. It is also a hypoallergenic product and approved. And we're rinsing all that stuff out, so it's not even being left behind anyway where it could cause problems. I know that's a concern. What's going in my carpets? Are you leaving it in there? And I don't want it, having this strong fragrance. None of this system is probably for you if those are your concerns. Then after we get done rinsing it, if you want, then we can put the allergy relief treatment on there, which is an after spray, or not. Okay, we don't have to do that, and there's obviously additional cost to doing that. And we'll spray it down. It kind of looks like if they're going around, spraying carpet protector, it's going to be a jug, spraying that stuff down and grooming that into your carpet fibers so that they stick around a while. Again, probably up to about 6 months is what they say. They can give it residual effect. So this is probably for those folks that have, bad dust allergies. And if you have pet allergies, but you don't want to get rid of the pet, this might give you some residual effect that will help you, okay? We'll also block and tab any furniture that was moved. If we move it and put it back, it will have furniture protectors underneath it to protect the wood from bleeding onto the carpet or metal from rusting, okay? And it's not necessary to move everything in your house just to have this done. We can go around some things and go under some things too, but we can discuss that. The last step there then is placing a high velocity air mover so we get those carpets dry as fast as possible. Really anything up to 24 hours is still considered normal in the industry. But again, we want to get those, help that along a little bit with high velocity air movers. So we'll leapfrog those through the house. We will take those with us. If you want to rent them, you can. And we got to come back and pick them up. So there's an additional charge to that. But most of the time, it'll dry just fine. Give it 24 hours before you get heavy traffic back on it. And lastly, then we're going to walk through with you, do a post inspection with you, make sure that you're happy with the service. If you want to touch up any areas, don't be bashful. We don't take it personal. We want you to be happy with it. So that's the allergy relief and green cleaning systems. It's good for carpets, upholstery, mattresses is really where those are targeted the most. So hope that helps.